my name's Aaron. Welcome back to my channel. How are you? I'm fantastic and I'm doing really well. And today I'm viewing Tom Ford Lavender Extreme. I think this has been discontinued. I cannot find a price on it. I've just looked on quite a few sites. It says no longer available. Tom Ford seemed to be discontinuing quite a lot in quite a short period of time. That's what it seems like to me. It says the Oriental, shock horror using the word Oriental dimensions at the finish builds on the warm glow of wild-grown tonka beans, sourced in Laos. I've been to Thailand, but never Laos. The creamy wood effect of benzoin hooks with fine odors of extremes, charismatic potency and excessive luxuriousness. This is a aromatic, fresh Oriental. The keynotes are lavender oil of France, bergamot, carrot seed oil, tonka bean, benzoin. Do we have our bottles of Lavender Extreme? Are we engaged with the high self? Let's get testing. I'm going to judge it about 180. I don't know where it would be in price, but sometimes they're more than that. Please leave your comments below why this was discontinued. I'm really curious. I love lavender, so when I picked up this, I've been meaning to review it for quite a while. When I picked up this, I was going to talk to you about lavender, and lavender I love. And you have lots of different types of lavender. You have English lavender, which is my least favorite, and that has more terpenoid compounds in, which means it's sort of more spiky. French lavender I quite like, so I'm going to go down the line of less herbaceous. Spanish lavender, which I really like, and then Bulgarian lavender, which is my most favorite, and that's the sweetest and least herbaceous. And you have a spike lavender, and you have different types of lavender, and you have a lavender called 4042, and there's other ones with numbers, and they've been stabilized to keep them stable, because the problem is with naturals, they can change slightly with water, with the soil composition, with how the plants are fed. It sort of changes every year, so stabilizing the lavender keeps the fragrance the same. I really like this. I think it's very nice. I don't know why it'd be discontinued. ISO super based to absolutely give you that ambery backbone that you would need. This would be like herbaceous sweet. It's very vibrant off my skin. Coumarin, acetates, linalool, vanilla molecules, oak moss raw materials. So you're building with this. If I was to get this brief, I would build oak moss into it, acetates. Would you want it sweet with the vanillin? What type of vanillin do you want? Do you want it more ice creamy? It's sort of ethyl vanillin. That's sort of kind of the direction I would go. How much tonka bean, coumarin, sandalwood to give it further backbone in the formulation. Cinnamon notes in it to help give it more of a woody feel. This is a woody aspect. When you're building around a single note, lavender, neroli, you think, what are you going to do with it? And how much wood aspect to it? So how much sandalwood? How much do you want other wood compounds in it? How sweet do you want it? How sweet the wood compounds do you want it? How much projection do you want for how long? How much acetates? That's kind of, I'm trying to talk you through how I sort of think about the composition of a perfume. Acetates to help give sparkle and effervescence on the top note. And you have lavender acetates to generally go together. Nerol acetate and general acetate. And those two generally go together to give spike and effervescence. They're very nice to work with. Too high and they're not very nice. I don't like acetates too high personally. This is really great. Muscone, helping to smooth it out. It's very smooth, vibrant. Kind of reminds me, actually, it says it's a fresh Oriental. I think that's dead on what it is. And I think with the controversy, Oriental being an offensive word for perfumery, I had people messaging me to stop using the word Oriental because it was offensive. I think it pays homage. I said it loads of times. The word Oriental pays homage to the beauty of raw materials that you would get from that part of the earth. And tonka bean, vanilla is sort of, from there. Ylang, lavender, just to sort of help to sweeten it. The ylang can help to sweeten a fragrance, and lemon obviously helping with the elevation and tartness. On to my final thoughts. I love this. I think it's very nice. I think it's a shame it's been discontinued. I don't know why it's been discontinued, but it's particularly glorious. What I love about it is it's lively and effervescent, but smooth at the same time. And those juxtapositions are really hard to get. That's kind of the golden triangle thing of lively, effervescent, smooth at the same time, because that is instantly likable. This is sweet and sort of vanillin, ethyl vanillin, quite sweet compounds. Evanerol is sort of quite sweet as well. So all these are quite sweet, and it's not sweetened with ethyl maltol whipping through the base. It's kind of sweetened naturally. Fresh, sweet, effervescent, lively, Lavender, obviously, perfectly balanced, homogenized, and particularly gorgeous. So I'll go through my final marks and thought process. The box, as always with Tom Ford, safe, legal, compliant, fantastic. Projection is really good. The longevity is really good. I think it's a very nice scent. But I would have loved some things like the Cashmere molecules, the limonol molecules, the Javanol. I love it a bit more woody and a little bit more sort of vibrant in a youthful way. I was worried with lavender that it could smell a little bit old-fashioned, and this doesn't. Those molecules can help things smell youthful, and I think that might have been really great within this. Definitely some ambery molecules would have been really great in it, you see, to help give elevation in a different way apart from linalool and acetates. That's kind of a good way to give elevation, but there's other ways to give elevation and support. This is drying off a little bit, and it's going to be a very nice sort of a lavender and vanilla and coumarin skin scent. I can mark this an 8 out of 10. I think it's really nice, but I would love to have it a bit more effervescent with some sort of exciting and novel aroma chemicals that, you know, these massive companies can get for quite cheap. But I think it's lovely. I love the smoothness and lightness, and the vibration of it is very, very nice. I hope you love that review. Thumbs up and subscribe for more fascinating, interesting content. Lots of moving hands and lots of fragrance views. Hope you're staying safe and well. See you soon.